Happy Tuesday. How is everybody doing today? So today we're talking about 3 tips, maybe I'll give you 4 or 5 or 6, but 3 for sure, to turn your experiences into teachable moments. That's one of the questions I hear the most from clients and all over the internet. How do you do it? How do you turn your experiences into teachable moments? And I have a lot to say about that. So, first things first. We gotta be open to being vulnerable. It's not a comfortable space. We are not used to that. We do not like it, but we've got to get comfortable with it. So if you think about why you want to share what's in your heart, what's in your mind, you've gone through tough challenges. You've seen the light at the end of the tunnel, and now you want to help other people. You want to share what you learned, your acquired wisdom, your discovered wisdom. So sharing the process of how you got to it is what's going to allow you to connect, to attract like a magnet those people that are wanting to overcome similar obstacles, right? So for example, I just shared in my group about how I tanked my Facebook ad. Literally. I don't know what part of me thought it was a great idea to introduce myself to a ton of people that I did not know and tell them to stop what they're doing and to do things differently. I really don't know what part of me thought that was a great idea. But obviously there was an opportunity for growth and a teachable moment. We would not jump on someone at the supermarket and tell them, before we even say hi or introduce ourselves, to stop what they're doing, to stop buying that, and to buy something else instead, because that thing they're buying is not right and it's not gonna work for them, and this is much better. Yeah, of course, you've gone through the experience, you've learned a ton of stuff, and you've seen the light, and now you want to share it with other people, and of course a lot of it wants to come out in a vomit kind of way, right? Let me just bring you to the light really, really fast. But everybody has their own journey. I know you know that. Everybody has their own speed. Everybody has their own process. And that part of you knows that there's a better way to reach them, as happened in my case. So sharing that experience, although uncomfortable, was super important to be able to explain that point. Number 2, the treadmill, my adored, beloved gadget. Get on the treadmill or any other way that you like to exercise. Release toxins, breathe in fresh air. Breathe it in with me because it's a great opportunity. Every time we get together, we deep breathe. Let's go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And do that a couple times while I'm talking, yeah? Breathe in. You're breathing in this fresh new prana, fresh energy. It's oxygenating every part of your body, every cell of your being. Sizzling up. Happy, excited, thrilled. So take a few moments to breathe in and let out whatever is not serving you. Treadmill, exercising, phenomenal ways to get awesome ideas. Some people say they get the best ideas in the shower. If that works for you, great. I wouldn't suggest you skip the exercise. You could do them both. And have a notebook handy, right? You just want to jot down these ideas. It doesn't mean you have to structure them perfectly. Just write them down. You'll come back to them because the point will reveal itself to match with the idea if you trust that it will. Tip number 3, have fun with it. Show off your personality, your quirkiness, your silliness, your funny attitude. Just show it all off. I know it's inside you. I see you. So let it shine through. When I was sharing about my Facebook ads, what came to mind is the experience of going on a first date. Just the same way that you would not tell that person you're going on a first date with, no, don't do that. You should do this instead. Same exact thing is what I understood from that Facebook ad experience, right? You wouldn't kiss that person and make out with that person on the first date. I don't know if you would or not, but if you wouldn't, right, then addressing or relating to these soulmate clients that you're introducing yourself for the first time in that way might not be the best way possible. You're gonna want to dive in deeper and slower to unfold the deliciousness of that relationship as time goes by. If you enjoy taking things slowly, that's up to you. And if you want the whole thing, go in my group, Bold Speakers Creating Impact, in Facebook, so you can catch the replay of that moment of vulnerability and funniness. Funniness, is that a word? You know, I like to make up words too. So, I shared 3 tips. 1, be willing to be vulnerable. 2, get on the freaking treadmill. You know you want it. Number 3, have fun doing it, right? Let your personality burst out. Just allow yourself to share what you want to share with your audience, with your camera, with your people, right? They're your soulmate people. Those are the ones that you're talking to. Those are the ones that you're attracting. Yes? Focus on them. And totally add to that one, find yourself a safe space to practice, because the more you practice, the more comfortable you get and the easier it is to do it over and over and over and over again. And get out of your head. Get out of your head. Out of your head. So 5-second rule applies here, yes? Mel Robbins, I think it is. Tell me if I'm correct or not. Doesn't matter, it's fine. 5-second rule. Don't overthink it. You have this great idea. Every single experience in your life is a teachable moment. And you have maybe 30 or 40 every single day, whether you fought with your neighbor or you had a funny joke, your kids told you a joke, or you had an experience with your spouse. Any opportunity is a teachable moment. So grab any one of those, practice it, get out of your head, just go for it. 5-second rule without overthinking, share it. And the more you share it, the more you practice, the better it gets. And you're attracting, magnetizing the people that are in your radar, ready for that delicious experience with you. With you. Namaste.